we are discussing about National Nutritional Policy. So let us continue. It is a policy adopted by Government of India in 1993, and its aim is to eliminate the malnutrition and also to improve the health condition of the citizens. It is a program which advocates comprehensive integrated multi-sectorial strategy to eliminate the malnutrition. Several sectors and other several programs are integrated to eliminate the malnutrition and also to improve the health. Under this policy, there are two programs are there. One is nutritional intervention program, and another is indirect policy instruments. So the first one, nutritional intervention program, it's a direct measure. It's a short-term measure. You can see in the bracket. Under this program, the affected or affecting peoples are directly given assistance to overcome the malnutrition. And under this program, we are having immunization programs, oral rehydration therapy, ICDS, prophylaxis of vitamin A program, and then we are having a food fortification of essential or daily consumption foods like addition of salt for addition of iodine in salt. So this iodine is beneficial in controlling goiter. So these are all programs under national intervention which going to benefit directly to the affected or affecting person. Coming to the indirect policies, these indirect policies are long term. These are basically planned for a long term measures to overcome the malnutrition and also to avoid various nutritional disorders. In this program, we are having imparting basic health and nutrition knowledge to improving the knowledge of nutrition among the citizens so that they can take care of their health. And Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, the food is adulterated by various traders and it is going to be avoided by bringing about the act. Monitoring nutritional programs, several national nutritional programs are going to be monitored and implemented properly. Research in various aspects of nutrition, so to bring about good nutrient foods and effective control of nutritional disorders. Policies, different policies are made such as food production improvement so that to avoid undernutrition due to lack of food. So food production is improved and subsidies are given for seeds, fertilizers so that there is a proper production of food and to eliminate malnutrition. Improving education and literacy among the illiterates and to impart the knowledge of importance of nutrition and health. Land reforms so that for people to get lands for growth of foods, growing the foods, and national nutritional surveillance to check the nutritional status of the citizens in the country. And minimum wages program, a labor should get a minimum amount of labor for every day so that he can afford a very good healthy nutritious food. So a particular minimum wage for a day is there according to labor act so that say they can get a one day minimum wage so that they can get the sufficient nutrient for their good health. Next is we are going to talk about food habits and factors affecting food habits. So what are food habits and how it is going to be affected? So food is a symbol of love, status, and uh, you can see that if you are going to be loved, the one in the family is going to express directly, but usually they are expressed especially by mother by making your favorite food, that is symbol of love. So food, your favorite food is prepared means they are telling that they love you. It is also of status, for example in uh, marriages you can see if you are a attending a big marriage, you are having different varieties of food that will show their status that they are rich. So along with that, food habits. Coming to the food habits, it refers to the type of food eaten as well as the ways, uh, methods that is going to be obtained, stored, used, and discard of food. Food habits is different from place to place and person to person and among the community and other factors. Food habit decide food selection, and food habits or choice of food is influenced by a variety of factors such as culture, religious belief, traditional belief, economic status, social factors, lifestyle, geography, production, distribution, and transport. The food habits that each of us, especially according to the religion, culture, Kerala culture, Karnataka culture, and other parts of the country, culture of food is different. Culture is different, and also food habit is different. What Karnataka people are eating, Kerala peoples may not be eating. Religious belief. So Hindus, Muslims, Christians, like the different religions are there. Sikh, Jains, Buddhist. Based on that, the food habit is different, and traditional beliefs is going to be different in different places or different communities. So according to that, food habits also changes. Economic status. So what rich, poor, or medium class, middle class, their economic conditions, their food habits also changes, and also social factors and geography. What you are going to be growing the food in your geographical area, that is also going to influence your food habits. Production, distribution of food, and transport of food also plays very vital role in making a food habit of a person. So coming to the culture, it encompasses the total way of life of a particular community or a population. So if you come across culture, Kerala culture, Karnataka culture, so preparation of food and the consumption of food is different because the cultural influence can be seen. The cultural plays an important role in shaping food habits and other practices in a community. Within the culture, food habits reflects socio-economical, geographical, religious, and traditional belief. So culture is mainly going to influence a lot on our food habits. So food habits are derived from our ancestors. So your grandfather gave food habits to the parents, and parents gave the food habits to you. So it is handed over from generation to generation, and in among that, the culture is playing a very vital role. So culture defines what food is edible and what is inedible, what food we have to eat and what food we should not eat, and how food should be handled, and how to prepare the food, and how to consume the food, and also how many times we should eat, and all these things are going to be defined in a culture. Culture is a vast, okay, it is practiced by a community or a bigger population, okay, whereas tradition is a small group or within the families or within a group of a population. So culture, it is a vast aspect, and it is going to influence the food habits. Food habits are mostly constant and predictable. So if you know the population of particular area or particular culture, you can usually guess the food habits because it is constant. And nowadays it is going to be changed. A few factors are going to change based on lifestyle, attitudes, technology, and environmental conditions. Coming to the religious belief, so India is a big country which is having a diverse religion, and in diverse religions we are having various religious sects like Muslims, Hindus, Brahmins, Jains, Buddhists, Sikh. So, it's a big list is there. So several, not in hundreds. So in thousands of subcasts are there within these. So these are the major religions. Within these religions, we are having again subcasts and classes. So that is going to affect our food habits. Religious beliefs play an important role in food habits and food selection. Muslims, for example, they don't eat pig or pork. Hindus religious belief that they should not eat beef because it is cow is considered as god, and Brahmins will not eat non-vegetarians because it brings about vicious characters as they believe. Jains, they don't even eat onion or garlic also. So this is all the religious belief, uh, whether there is no scientific reason behind that, but they are practicing their own religious beliefs, and one should respect their religious belief and food habits, and without arguing that whether why you should not, why we will eat, why you will not eat. So it's a matter of respecting each person's belief. So this also important in food habits. So when you are giving a treatment for a patient, and you should consider the person's religion to providing the food during the treatment. So that's why you should know these things as a patient, whether he belongs to which religion, and you have to make a choice of the food for his treatment. You cannot give a non-vegetarian to a Brahmin because he is a vegetarian. Okay. Next is tradition beliefs and superstitions. So some tradition beliefs are there in a small groups or families, and they consider that certain foods should be uh, avoided. For example, papaya is avoided during pregnancy, and eating brain of animal causes graying of hair and baldness. And fish and milk, if you take together, it will cause to skin leukoderma, whitening of the skin. So these are all traditional beliefs. They don't have scientific base. We'll continue these in the next class.